Hey guys. Okay, I think I'm live, and that whole little getting ready probably was on video. This is Trish. Let's see, what am I supposed to say? Happy Monday, everybody. Um, this is Trish from Trish's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. How are you guys tonight? I wanted to go on live face first because I'm having a great hair day. And you know, when I'm having a great hair day, I want to throw it out there. Plus, I think every once in a while, it's good for you to see this face that goes with this voice and these crazy hands. Now, I have to look over to see if anybody's watching because I can't look at the camera and look at my computer at the same time. So excuse the funny look over. Let's see. Up, Miss Judy and Marcia from Wisconsin, and Angela. Thanks, you guys. It's good to see you. It's always good to see you. I'm very, very grateful that you're on a Monday night, sharing some of your time with me. I have so much to share tonight that I am trying to breathe and slow down and not talk so fast, because otherwise you probably won't even understand me with that accent of mine when I start talking really fast. So I have new product to share, a little project I did over the weekend to share, an adorable card to share. And I want to give a shout out right away to a group of ladies. There's three of them. They're Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, and they have a YouTube channel called Stamping Through the Catalog. And this card is inspired by them. It's not in my title because I put all that in there, when to go live, and then YouTube kicked me out. I don't know why. So when I load it up to Facebook, I'll give them full credit, but I just want to put that out there that the design of the card is inspired by three ladies called Stamping Through the Catalog. So let's put that out there. Let's see. I want to talk a bit about crafts, chicks, and chocolate, because I have another announcement, a new announcement to add to what we're going to be doing in June in Orlando, Florida. So I'm going to look over one more time, see if anybody else join me. And I have, hey, Peg. Hey, Huckles. I hope you're feeling better. Last 2 weeks ago, we traveled to Raleigh for Stampin' Up's annual yearly convention, and a bunch of people got a wicked cold, and Teresa was one of them. So it's either it was a cold and allergies, or it became allergies and then a cold, but it's of the 2,000 people or 2,500 people, a lot of ladies got sick. Thankfully, I did not. I did have a little bit of a sore throat last week, but definitely allergy related, and with a little Flonase, I'm feeling really good. Okay, I'm gonna spin you guys around and down, which means you need to close your eyes so that I can start this video. But I just wanted to come on and say hi. I wanted to say, look at the camera and say thank you, that you watch my videos, that you share my videos, that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I have this goal in 2025 of reaching 1,000 subscribers. And I'm very grateful for you that do all that. If you're catching the replay on Facebook, jump over to YouTube. My channel is named the same, Trish's Card Club, and just click subscribe. It takes 2 seconds, and it really helps me a lot. Be able to edit and do some things that I haven't been able to do because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So that's YouTube's rules and regulations, not mine. I'm just trying to follow the rules. Okay, close your eyes. I'm about to spin you around and turn you down. Close your eyes. Oh my goodness, that was not graceful. I'm sorry, folks. That was not graceful. Let's see. Let me pull you up a little bit. Okay, so here's my official Trish's Card Club. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I often forget to say that. And I have online shopping available 24/7 at trishan.stampinup.net. So if you see products tonight that you like, they're all available, and you can purchase them online through my store. So I would love to have you do that. Hey, Karen, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, let me get to, it's hard to know what I'm more excited about because I have so much stuff, but I want to get to this right away, because it's super important that you guys know what's going on. So every year, this will be our third year, my friend Karen, who's also a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I have joined forces to put together an event called Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate. It is a lot of fun. The thing that I'm most proud of is that we've learned something new every year that we've done it, and this year is no exception. When we were at convention, we sat down around a table, and we plotted and we planned down to almost every last detail of what we're going to do. And so we're really super excited to talk about. So if you're in the Florida area, or you want to fly to Florida, it's Saturday, June 14th, and it's from 9:30 to 4. The cost is $100. the couple of things to note: registration has changed. It's a little bit earlier because we have access to the product earlier, which is a really good thing. So registration is going to be from May 28th. From April 28th to May 3rd. And in order to be able to get that registration link, we need to have just your email address. So you can message me on this channel. You can message me through Facebook. If you know my email address, send me an email or send Karen an email so we can get you on that list. And when we send out that link to register, you'll have it. I've already talked once about the product playground time. Product playground is going to be an area at the event where we will have new product that you can play with, literally a product playground. It'll be products that we don't typically have in classes or that I don't typically put on my video. So you can see other parts of the Stampin' Up! Catalog. And you'll have time to do this as you are making your cards for the crafts, tricks, and chocolate. If there's any downtime while you're waiting for another space to open, you go over to the product playground and you play around to your heart's content and then come back and make cards. So that's that I've talked about. But now I'm going to talk about a new product, a new activity. It's called Create It Now. I can't say too much about it, but it is going to be fun. It's going to happen right after lunch. It's not something we've done before, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to give you a chance to be creative, not just us. So we're really excited about that. So let me just backtrack one little bit and talk about what's included in that $100 registration. So your registration is going to include a welcome bag, which is going to be amazing, full of great products from Stampin' Up. And then it includes lunch. You'll be making 6 cards, all the materials for 6 cards. You'll be playing 3 games of, Karen, help me out, 4 games of bingo which have prizes each round. And then a coverall bingo, which has a $150 shopping spree, of Stampin' Up! Product, which is amazing. That's going to be amazing. I'm just looking for Karen because 4 games. Okay, thanks, Karen. So 4 games of bingo plus the coverall. So 5 full games of bingo. And then we'll also have a raffle. So throughout the day, your raffle numbers, if they're called, you'll be able to pick from a product basket, which you'll have of that. And then lunch and tons and tons and tons of chocolate. That's our theme: crafts, chicks, and chocolate. So, Karen, did I give the wrong amount? It's not 150. It's 100. I thought it was 150. Oh, see, I'm messing up, people. I'm waiting for Karen. She's trying to type to tell me what the coverall prize is. For some reason in my mind, I thought it was 150. She's saying it's 100. Okay, it's 100. Maybe I'll try to talk to her and see if we can bump it up to 150. Wouldn't that be good? And yes, Judy wants to win this year, so I can understand that. So this is a really, really fun event that we are super excited for. If you are a demonstrator, you're welcome to come. If you are a customer, you're welcome to come. It doesn't matter who you're a demonstrator with that day. You can come. Everybody is welcome. If you want to invite your demonstrators, she's going to come. You don't just have to be our customers. It's open to anyone that's interested to come and have a really fun day. So that's crafts, tricks, and chocolate. Okay. Next thing, let me show you a little project that I did this weekend. I'm not sure how this is going to get captured on video. Okay, it captures pretty well. If you guys might have heard me say last week, hey, Anna, welcome. You may have heard me say that I'm going to take all of my retired embellishments and I'm going to group them together by color. Well, I did that this weekend and I am ecstatic with the outcome. So as you can see, all my blues are grouped together. All my purples are grouped together. I apologize for the bright lights. All my purples are grouped together. What else? All my blacks are grouped together. So now when I want to get to my embellishments, my greens, look at all those gorgeous greens that we have, are all grouped together. When I want to get to my embellishments, I just grab my envelope of all my gold embellishments, and then I'm ready to go. Now, this is all retired embellishments. I won't do that for current catalog product because then it gets too confusing if I'm using it and I want to show you guys where to buy it. So this is just for my retired product, but I am so ecstatic with how this came out. It took me hours, but it was worth every minute. It was worth every minute. Now, okay, let's see. Oops. You guys. Okay, sorry. Hey. Hello from Texas. Well, hello from Texas. Welcome to Tennessee. Okay, so that I had to show you. Now, one more thing I want to show you before, well, a couple more things actually, before we get started. You guys have heard me talk before about playing bingo with the lady by the name of Carrie Todd. Carrie and her husband Dale do a bingo once a month that anyone can play. It's $30 and you get 3 cards and we play 6 games of bingo and it is so much fun. So I wanted to share with you the cards that we made this past Saturday night with Carrie. So she cuts everything up. She tells you the stamp set that you're going to be using. And these are the 3 cards that we made, which I love them. And I think they're so much fun. So Judy and Shannon, if you guys want to play bingo one Saturday night, it's so much fun. Who else is on there that can play? My sister Amory plays, Karen plays, Teresa plays, Peg Neal, if you want to play, Angela, Marcia, you guys are all welcome to come and play bingo. You are all welcome to come and play bingo. Charlene is on here. How cool is that? Hey, Charlene, I'm glad to see you. I'm excited that you've come to see the video. So that's really good. So hopefully you'll learn some stuff too. So anyways, that's with Carrie's bingo. And Carrie's Facebook page is Stamp with CT. So if you ever are looking for a really good page to follow, check Carrie out. She does a really good job. Okay, last week, this is the card we made, this cute little card. Nope, I have not sent it. It will get sent, I promise. And it was with this stamp set. Well, guess what I got today from UPS? The dies. Feast your eyes on these dies. Are they not amazing? This is going to be available in the new catalog, I hope. It could be online. I can't remember now. There's so many changes going on with Stampin' Up, but it is gorgeous. It's not available to buy yet, but as soon as it is available, I will tell you guys. But look at the gorgeous dies that are in this die set. I am so excited for this. Look at that leaf die. That's going to be in these 3 flowers right here. And then there's the die for this. There's the die for these flowers and for these flowers. So it's going to be a really fun set. So I just want to show you that. This one was not used without dies, but it's really beautiful that the dies are coming. And then I got a couple more things. This is going to be such a cool stamp set. Now you're going to see something similar, but this is so much more practical. I love this stamp set. Isn't it gorgeous? It's a photopolymer. And you guys, if you've listened to me or watched me for a while, know I am a huge photopolymer fan. So I love it. And I'm very excited. And this is coming out. This is going to be an online exclusive. I'm pretty sure that's where this is coming from. And I'll talk a little bit more when it's available for you guys to buy, for sure. And then I have a stamp set that I can't show you. Look, I have a stamp set and I can't show you, but it might have something to do with craft sticks and chocolate. Yep. Okay. That's it. All right. Let's get to the card. After all that, let's get to the card. All right. To make this card, you need 7 squares that are 1 inch by 1 inch. 7 squares that are 1 inch by 1 inch. Then you need a piece of paper that is 3 inches by 5 inches. 3 inches by 5 inches, and 7 1-inch squares. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your glue and you're going to glue up these. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can approach this. For time's sake, I'm going to glue all mine at one time while I talk, so that I don't have to stop and glue and stop and glue. You may not want to do that because you may need to lay them out with how they're going to go, but I'm just going to wing it, and I'll show you how I'll fix it if my winging doesn't work at the end. I think it's going to work pretty good, but I'll show you how I'm going to fix it if it doesn't. So I'm getting all 7 squares glued up. Now I'm going to be making a checkerboard. If I had this whole thing all labeled when I first went on, and then that crashed and burned, and so I had to restart again. But I'll redo the title and stuff. So you're going to start with 1 square at the top in the middle, and I'm eyeballing it. Like I said, I'm trying to get it to be as close as I can. If I had my grid paper, then it would be like automatically lined up, but I'm just using my eyeballs and 20 some odd years of experience being a demonstrator. Okay. So that's it. That's glued. And then you'll do this one. And it's a little bit off. Don't worry. I'm going to fix it. It's not to worry. And then there's that one. And then you're going to go down here and you're just going to repeat this pattern. You just kind of want to get the corners to touch. As I said, don't worry so much about the edges because we can fix that. It's not the end of the world if they don't match up perfect. And then you're going to get this checkerboard pattern right here. So again, 1-inch squares. Let me move this over just a hair. And then I'll show you another reason why it's really not going to matter if these are not perfectly lined up, because it doesn't look like they're perfect, but they're pretty close. Let me see something here. Let me do that. Trying to get it to come in a little bit clearer. I'll put a little light on it. That might help too. Okay. Does that help a little bit, you guys? Alrighty. So 1-inch squares, 7 of them, 3 inches by 5 inches. That's the part that I got from the ladies from Stamping Through the Catalog, was that. The rest of it is my idea and also Kieran's idea, because Kieran gave me a great idea for this. Now, and this is Daffodil Delight. That's the color. So then I'm going to take Daffodil Delight ink, and I'm going to take With You in Mind stamp set, and I'm going to take the flower, and I'm going to stamp my white spaces with the flower. Now, I just inked up my stamp pad, so this could be a little juicy. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll dry fine. So now I'm stamping each of the squares with the flower. This is a quick card. You can do any color, any inside. This one, this stamp set is such a great stamp set because I could do cupcakes. If it was a birthday card, I could do a patriotic card and use the star, Valentine's, or just I love you and I'm thinking of you with the heart. So you could use any of them, and then you have great words. This is just a really good stamp set. This was designed by a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that sold $1 million in products since she started stamping. With Stampin' Up! I always think that's amazing when the demonstrators reach those sales goals. I just think $1 million, you guys, that's a lot of stamps, ink and paper. Okay. So then there's that. Now, when I was showing this to Karen, one of the things Karen said is, if you run it through an embossing folder, then it won't look so flat. And I was like, oh, that's such a good idea. So I grabbed the only embossing folder I had on my desk and I ran it through the embossing folder, and look at the difference. Look how cool that is, you guys. Do you see the difference? It's amazing. So I ran it through the embossing folder. Then what I did is I took a second piece of white paper, which I'm scrambling for now to find. Where did I put it? I'm not sure where the second piece of paper is. On this piece of paper, I put it on a layer that's 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. So that's how I got that layer. Okay. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to adhere that to a card base, which I can't, there it is, which is Daffodil Delight as well. So I'm going to adhere that to the card base up here like that. Isn't that pretty? Then I have this stamp set right here. This is an online exclusive. It's still available. It's called Sweetly Scripted. I love it and I use it all the time. I'm always in desperate need of happy birthday cards. So I'm going to make this one a happy birthday card with my stamp with, you know what? I need a longer block. That block's not long enough. Let me get a longer block. One moment, please. So when you guys sit down to stamp, you'll have everything together and you won't be, doing like I'm doing and running off to get a block and all that stuff. You'll have everything together and it will make your stamping go faster. Okay, let's see. Let me ink it up with some black ink. You notice, you guys, when you have a long stamp like this, especially a thin line stamp, it's always better to leave. Thanks, Teresa, for coming back in. I'm not sure what happened there. I know. This card is amazing. So I hopefully have a little bit different spin on it. So you'll than what the girls from Stamping Through the Catalog did. Okay. So when you have a long stamp like this, it's always better to leave the stamp on the table and tap, tap, tap your ink along the stamp, as opposed to doing it this way, because then you get better coverage doing it that way. All right, so we're going to do this. Always lay your cards out flat. Don't stamp your cards folded in half. Always lay them flat. You should stamp on one single layer. And then I'm just going to stamp this right here like this. Hold it down. Ta-da! Doesn't that look cool? Now, I still love it, but it needed something else. And so I said, this is my part that I put in. I thought it would look so pretty if we put some kind of embellishment inside each of the flowers. So I am going to do this one with our dazzling diamonds. What are they called? These rhinestones. Rhinestones. I am going to put a rhinestone in. Let's see. This is about the right size in each of the flowers, and that was like the finishing touch. Now I'm going to show you the first card that I made with this. Oops, let me stick to the same size. And I did it in a vertical direction. This one is horizontal. I like the horizontal one better, but I didn't think of it when I first did it. But I'm super happy with how it came out. And it's a little bit different. I'll show you how I stamped it a little bit different. So you'll kind of get a 2-for-1 tonight in cards. And then I think this is a fantastic birthday card to send. And that's the card. So do you see how the rhinestone, oops, that little rhinestone has fallen off and not in its proper position. Let's move that to where it belongs. One moment. There we go. Do you see how the rhinestones add just exactly the right amount of touch? Like this is a perfect birthday card, but it could be a thank you, thinking of you, get well. Somebody, excuse me, somebody asked me for a wedding card, and I thought this will make a really sweet wedding card as well. Congratulations on the bottom, and like a nice wedding saying on the inside. So this, I'm super excited about this card, and I really, really love it. So let me show you the first one that I did. So this is the first one. So you can see it's a little bit different. Again, it's going vertical instead of horizontal. I did pearls instead of the diamonds, which it works either way. And then I put this extra wording on it. Hope your birthday is hope your day is a happy one. And then we have a vertical happy birthday stamp. So I stamped that on the side. But when everything is said and done, I really love this card. I like them both, but I really love this card a lot. I just think it came out really nice. Karen's suggestion to emboss it, to me, nails it. And when you're going to emboss a big space like this, try to find an embossing folder that has some good detail. I think the embossing folder that I used, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, but I think this was from Celebration. It's just one I had sitting on my desk, so I just grabbed it. I have a lot of retired embossing folders, and I know that you guys have them in your stash too. So use them on your card. It doesn't matter that they're retired because they'll last forever and ever. So that, ladies, is the card for tonight. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take this one off and see if I can get this one to be the one that goes on my Facebook page. Let's see. Let me try. There we go. Let's see if I can get that one to, I need my bone folder. There we go. I'm trying to get it so it takes up most of the page. So when I load it up to Facebook, it will work. So that is, thanks for all your nice compliments. Thank you guys. Super, super easy card. As I said, with this stamp set, I can't show it again because if I show it, it'll mess up my final ending. But with that stamp set and all the different images, the star, the heart, the cupcake, you could do anything with this card. The cupcake, I think, would be so adorable for happy birthday. So I'm really excited and couldn't wait to share this one with you. I think that's it for tonight. It is Monday night. It's obviously not football, but it was a very tight race on golf yesterday afternoon. It went down to the last hole, so it was a good weekend for golf. If you're a golfer, you would have really enjoyed it. So thanks you guys for the nice compliments. I appreciate that. And again, another shout out to the ladies from Stamping Through the Catalog for their willingness to share. I hope everybody does have a blessed week. Marcia, thank you. I love you guys. I miss you guys. Thanks for sharing part of your Monday night with me. Remember, around here, we make it and we mail it. So I hope that you have time to do a card this week. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a problem. My little thing fell off and I don't know how it's going to capture that. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the end video will look like now. Whenever I do something at the end, it usually captures my last movement. So make it and mail it. Get some cards in the mail this week and bless someone. Have a really good week. We'll see you next Monday night. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.